Using molecular orbital theory, predict which of the following species has longest bond length. Bond length should be more means bond order should be less. Bond length should be more means bond order should be less. Now, if you write the molecular orbital diagram for oxygen. Oxygen, how many valence electrons? 6. So 6 into 2 is 12 electrons I need to fill. So how to fill? Kk sigma 2s sigma star 2s sigma 2pz pi 2py equal to pi 2px pi star 2py equal to pi star 2px sigma star 2pz. This is the order. Now how many electrons I should fill? Only 12 electrons I should fill. 2, 2, 2, 2 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 plus 2, 12. So this is the molecular orbital diagram for oxygen. Why I am starting with oxygen? All ions of oxygen, O2 plus, O2 2 plus, O2 2 minus, O2 minus, peroxide, superoxide and all. So now if you see here, one shortcut we have to learn. We know oxygen bond order is 2. In case of oxygen, bond order is 2, and because there are unpaired electrons, it is paramagnetic. Bond order is 2 because of unpaired electrons, it is paramagnetic. Okay. Now let us see one shortcut here. The last 2 orbitals are antibonding molecular orbitals and they are half filled. Antibonding molecular orbitals half filled. So now if I need to add, if I remove an electron from a bonding molecular orbital, bond order decreases by 0.5 units. If I add an electron to bonding molecular orbital, bond order increases by 0.5 units. Similarly, if I remove an electron from an anti-bonding molecular orbital, bond order increases by 0.5 units. Whereas if I add an electron to anti-bonding molecular orbital, bond order decreases by 0.5 units. Okay. If I remove an electron from anti-bonding molecular orbital, bond order increases by 0.5. If I add an electron to anti-bonding molecular orbital, bond order decreases by 0.5 units. Okay. From bonding molecular orbital, if you remove, bond order decreases. If you add, bond order increases. From anti-bonding, if you remove, bond order increases. If you add, bond order decreases by 0.5 units in all the cases. Now let us see O2 plus. O2 plus means from oxygen I am removing an electron. And where is the last electron? The last electron is from, I should remove from an anti-bonding molecular orbital. If I am removing an electron from anti-bonding molecular orbital, bond order increases by 0.5 units. So it will be 2.5. And because there is still one more unpaired electron, it will be paramagnetic in nature. Now, O2 2 plus. In case of O2 2 plus, I am removing 2 electrons, both from anti-bonding molecular orbital. So bond order increases by 1 unit. So O2 2 plus bond order should be 3, and it will be diamagnetic because there are no unpaired electrons. Then O2 minus. O2 minus means for oxygen molecular orbital I am adding one more electron, and where the electron enters? Anti-bonding molecular orbital it enters. So if it enters anti-bonding molecular orbital, bond order decreases by 0.5. So bond order is 1.5. Oxygen is 2. If I remove 1 electron, O2 minus, bond order is 1.5. Okay, O2 minus is 1.5 and it is paramagnetic. What is O2 minus ion? Superoxide ion. Superoxide ions are paramagnetic. And O2 2 minus means I am adding 2 more electrons. If I am adding 2 more electrons, bond order should decrease by 1 unit. Oxygen 2 means O2 2 minus should be 1. O2 2 minus is peroxide ion. Because there are no unpaired electrons, it is diamagnetic. Okay, so this is the bond order of various ions of oxygen. O2 is 2, O2 plus is 2.5, O2 2 plus is 3, O2 minus is 1.5, O2 2 minus is 1. Now in this question they are asking, predict which of the following species has longest bond length. Bond length will be more if bond order is less. So what should be your answer? O2 2 minus. O2 2 minus, bond order is 1. So it should have highest bond length.